Driving tips only experienced drivers know. Pro tips: 8 out of 10 drivers think they know how to drive well. But here's the truth. Most are missing out on the techniques that professional drivers use every single day. These aren't just fancy tricks. They're practical tips that make driving smoother, safer, and in some cases they could save you thousands of dollars in repairs. In today's video, I'll share 20 driving tips only experienced drivers know. A mix of secret hacks, safety tricks, and pro techniques that separate rookies from the real roadmasters. And trust me, tip number 1 is something most drivers have never even heard of, but it could completely change the way you drive in city traffic. If you want to become a smarter, safer, and more confident driver, hit that like button and let's dive in. Tip 20: Tire Heat Expansion Rule. Did you know tire pressure changes with temperature? For every 10 degrees Fahrenheit increase, your tire pressure rises about 1 psi. That means if you check your tires after a long drive, the reading is misleading. Pros always measure in the morning, when the tires are cold. This simple habit ensures accurate PSI, improves traction, extends tire life, and even saves fuel. Tip 19: Pedal Pivot Trick. Most beginners lift their entire foot between gas and brake. Professionals anchor their heel and pivot. It's called the heel anchor technique. This tiny adjustment gives you millisecond precision, reduces fatigue on long trips by up to 40%, and helps in emergencies. Think of it as a secret weapon borrowed from race car drivers. Tip 18: Hand Position Upgrade. You've heard 10 and 2 your whole life, but with modern airbags that's outdated and dangerous. Pros drive with hands at 9 and 3. It gives you maximum steering control and keeps arms clear if an airbag explodes. Police, truckers, and rally drivers all use this grip for safety. Tip 17: Gas Cap Holder Hack. That little hook or slot inside your fuel door, it's not random. It's designed to hold your gas cap so dirt doesn't fall into your tank. Contaminants can clog injectors and damage pumps. Repairs that cost $1,500 or more. Bonus tip: check the rubber gasket on your cap. A crack there can trigger your check engine light and hurt fuel economy. Tip 16: Engine Braking Mastery. On long downhills, many drivers overheat their brakes. Professionals know better. They shift into a lower gear and let the engine help slow the car. It prevents brake fade, keeps rotors cool, and gives smoother control. It's why truckers make it down mountains safely while cars often end up with smoking brakes. Tip 15: Blind Spot Fix. Keeps rotors cool and gives smoother control. It's why truckers make it down mountains safely while cars often end up with smoking brakes. Most drivers adjust mirrors to see the side of their own car, but that creates blind spots. Professionals angle mirrors outward until their car just disappears from view. This widens vision by nearly 40% and eliminates blind zones. For safety, add a quick shoulder microcheck before lane changes. It takes less than a second and prevents collisions. Tip 14: Mirror Scan every 8 seconds. Truckers and rally drivers have a golden habit, scanning mirrors every 8 seconds. This constant awareness prevents surprises, whether it's a motorcycle splitting lanes or a tailgater sneaking up. Think of it like driving with radar. You're always one step ahead of traffic. Tip 13: Fuel Arrow Indicator. How many times have you pulled up to a pump and guessed the wrong side? There's no need. On your fuel gauge, there's a small arrow next to the pump icon. It points to the side your fuel door is on. Standard since the 80s, but half of drivers still don't know it. Next time you rent a car, this saves you embarrassment and wasted time. Tip 12: Lane Offset Driving. Instead of driving directly behind the car in front, shift slightly to the left or right inside your lane. Why? It gives you a better view of the road ahead, plus an escape route if the car in front suddenly stops. Defensive driving instructors love this technique because it reduces rear-end crash risk. Tip 11: Shifting Paddles Secret. Those paddles behind your steering wheel aren't just decorations. Even in automatics, they give you gear control. Downshift for quicker overtakes, upshift for smoother highway rides, or use them on steep hills for better engine power. Switch to sport mode, and suddenly, your daily driver feels like a performance machine. Tip 10: Throttle Feathering. Most drivers waste gas by stomping on the accelerator. Pros feather the throttle, applying smooth, steady pressure instead of jerky bursts. This technique improves fuel efficiency by up to 15% in city traffic and reduces wear on the transmission. If you're enjoying these pro tips, hit that like button. It helps this video reach more drivers who need them. And tell me in the comments which of these tips do you already use. Tip 9: Anti-Glare Mirror Trick. Ever been blinded at night by high beams in your rear view? That little tab at the bottom of the mirror flips the angle, reducing glare by up to 80%. It's been around for over 70 years. Modern cars may have auto-dimming mirrors, but this old-school hack still works like magic. Tip 8: Watch the second car's brake lights. Here's a pro hack. Don't just watch the car in front of you. Watch 2 cars ahead. Spotting brake lights early gives you an extra second to react. At 60 mph, that's about 88 feet of stopping distance. It can literally prevent an accident. Tip 7: Emergency shift override. Dead battery and stuck in park? Don't panic. There's a hidden shift lock release near the shifter. Pop the cover, press the button, and you can move the gear without power. This trick saves towing fees and embarrassment when your car refuses to budge. Tip 6. Exit lane early prep. Instead of cutting across 3 lanes at the last second, pros start merging a mile before the exit. It reduces stress, keeps traffic flowing, and avoids angry honks. Smooth, planned driving is the mark of experience. Tip 5. Color-coded engine bay. Open your hood and you'll notice colored caps. They're not random, they're a code. Yellow, oil. Blue, coolant or washer fluid. Red, other essentials. Everything else, mechanic territory. Knowing this saves you from paying $50 just for someone to top off washer fluid. Tip 4. Reverse parking advantage. Ever notice pros always back into parking spots? It's not just showing off. Reversing in makes exiting faster, safer, and gives you better visibility. In emergencies, every second counts, and this move saves them. Tip 3. Frost warning icon. That snowflake on your dashboard isn't just decoration. It's your car warning that ice may form on roads, even if they look clear. Most cars show it around 37 ff, the danger zone where bridges and overpasses freeze first. Ignoring it is why 30% of winter crashes happen. Tip 2. Fuel efficiency zone. Most cars are designed for maximum efficiency between 45 to 65 mph. Stay in this zone when possible, and you'll stretch every gallon, reduce emissions, and prolong engine life. Long-haul truckers use this to save thousands on fuel. Tip 1. Eco mode secret. People think eco mode is just about saving gas, but here's the hidden benefit. It calms your driving. It softens throttle response, smooths shifts, and reduces jerky stop-and-go movements. That means less stress in traffic, fewer sudden repairs, and a more relaxed ride. Try it in the city, and you'll notice the difference immediately. Conclusion. And that's it. 20 driving tips that only experienced drivers know. These aren't gimmicks. They're proven techniques that make your driving smoother, safer, and much cheaper in the long run. Which tip surprised you the most? Was it the heel pivot, the lane offset, or maybe eco mode's hidden benefit? Let me know below. If you want to protect your car even more, check out my next video on fuel myths that could be ruining your engine. Trust me, some of these will shock you. Don't forget to subscribe for more insider driving hacks. Until next time, drive safe, drive smart, and enjoy the ride.